we have Rosie, and this is going to be Rosie's go home video. We're just going to run through all of her commands. I'm going to explain what it is I'm asking of her, what she should be doing, and if she messes up, that's perfectly fine. I'd actually rather her mess up a time or two so that I can show you how to follow through. If she doesn't mess up, that's okay too. I will then just explain what you would do if she were to mess up. She's trying to offer kettle and weight. She's really loving this command, probably because she gets a lot of treats out of it. But we are going to start off with her sitting down. So sit, hand gesture like I'm lifting her nose to the sky, paired with that verbal command as well. And then down, referencing to the floor. Yes, good girl. So we'll do both of those again. Sit, down. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Do both one more time. Rosie, come. Rosie, sit, down. Yes, good girl. Still using those positive mark words more than ever, if anything, because now that she's kind of maturing with her training a bit, we want to make sure she knows what those mean and that it means she's doing a great job. So next we're going to have Rosie do her stays. So she's in that sit position. I'm going to give her a flat hand saying stay. If she breaks away, that's okay. I want to be able to show you how to demonstrate follow through. Creating distance between her and I while she's in the stay. The whole point of this is for her to hold that sit position. So if she lays down, I'm going to give her an if she breaks away. Same sound, just to let her know I want her to not do that. Good girl. I can walk up and give her treats while she won't stay. But the biggest thing is it is a structured position or command. So she has to hold that sit, or if she were in a down stay, she would have to hold that down position. Her pivoting, it's fine. That's just trying to keep hand on focus. Again, it's okay with me as long as she's not getting up, laying down, or walking away. So in this moment, I'm just going to guide her back to the same spot or even pick her up. Put her back in the same spot, same position, and start over with that stay. Again, using that when she had done that. And then the universal release word is okay. It's important to note that when Rosie breaks away, I do not praise her and I do not give her a treat. I just take her back to that same spot, again, put her in the same position, and that's how you demonstrate follow through. If I gave her a treat or praise when she does this, then I'm rewarding that premature breaking away. Down, good girl, stay. Everything is the same between sit, stay, and down stay, other than the position she starts off in. Again, this is structured, so if she pops over into a sit, I'm going to walk over and just gently put her back into a down, just by laying her down. I don't want to lure her back into the down. I don't want to completely start over every time. So like this, just gonna guide her right back into that down. Just do a little swish. Stay. Swish. Stay. The crumbs on the floor, I think, are a little enticing to her, and she's laying right on them. So she's popping up so she can get them. That's okay. I want her to follow through. And I'm glad she's showing you this so that you know how to work through this. So again, just kind of do a swoop, stay, and however many times she pops up, that's how many times you want to gently lay her back down. I want to wait until she goes back into a down. Now she's asking for belly rubs, and I don't want to praise this. At the very end of the command, of course, you can. I want to get her back into that down. So tap the floor next to her sometimes. Just gonna wait it out. This is not a down, so this is a belly rub position, and I want her to be structured and do the command properly. So just weighting down. I'm just tapping the floor. She's very cute. I think she knows it. I'm going to create some distance between her and I, and then she might kind of fall back over. And if not, I can just gently put her back into that down. Just like that. Stay. Just like this. And then that universal release word up. Okay. Good girl. So as you see right there, we kind of had a bump in the road. That is fine. This is how you work through. and you don't let her play the cue card and give in to what she's asking. Sit. We'll do another down. Stay. Up. And we'll do that swish. Down. Stay. Up. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. She actually has all of these commands pretty down pat. She's very smart. Sit. Stay. And again, she knows she's cute, so she definitely tries to see what she can get away with. Okay, good girl. Yes, good girl. So next we will have Rosie do her kennel and wait. Take a treat, toss it into the back of the kennel. If Rosie goes in and offers the kennel command, I could just give her the treat from hand. Once she gets the treat and all the crumbs, because she loves those too, and I have her focus back on me. If I didn't, I would say her name or make a noise, like a kissy noise, just to cue that hand or focus back in. But I want to make sure she knows I'm acknowledging her first, so never giving that next step until her focus is on me and not eating or chewing on a toy. Wait. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Using the wait command when she gets out of the car as well. Kennel. Good girl. So she went in without the treat. She's looking for it. Yes. Good girl. Reward from hand. Rosie is always creative with something to lay on and something to help the time pass quicker. So she has a blanket or a soaker pad or something in there, or a dog bed. Sometimes we even put elevated beds in her pup's crates. And then she also has a crate safe toy, so nothing plush, no tennis balls, no rope toys, nothing she could shred and potentially ingest. Nylabones, Kong toys, hard firm rubber toys are great, and long-term truths that are, again, size appropriate and safe. But you just want to make sure that she has something to help the time pass quicker, because they can't generalize things like time. So without something to do, the crate time does feel longer to them. Wait. Okay, good girl. Good girl. If Rosie were to try and prematurely barge out, I'd say closing her back in and starting over with the wait command. If I were to trust her and I opened the door all the way up and she ran past me, I would just go get her, put her back in here, and start over with that wait command, so she doesn't think that that was acceptable or like this can become a habit. Wait. Okay, good girl. Again, that noise would be the same thing if she were to break away prematurely. Kennel, good girl. Wait. So like this. She's gently closing her back in. Wait. Okay, good girl. I'm going to do one more of those just to end that with a really strong note, because Rosie is very good with her wait command. Yes. You can also do the toy method, which I'll show you once as well. Wait. Okay. Yes. Good girl. Good job. And the toy method would just be taking a crate safe toy such as something like this, tossing it in, good girl. And this way you're not filling her back up with treats. Same thing though, I want her to focus on me and not that toy. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Now we will do her place command. Rosie. You might have to close and lock the crate. She does like to just go in there and look down, especially if there's a toy in there or crumbs. Place. Yes, good girl. So the whole point of the place command is I want Rosie to be on here and be content. She does not have to hold a position. I don't even give her sit or down command while she's on here. She can stand, she can do backflips for all I care. As long as she doesn't come off of that bed, then she's doing exactly what this command is asking of her. Turn the camera a smidge. Same kind of vocal cues. If she goes to break away prematurely using that noise to deter, I can walk up and reward and praise her, but I want to make sure that I show her the energy I want to see back. A nice calm energy, because if I got her really rambunctious and wild up while on there, then I'm not setting her up for success. If she breaks away from the place command, pick her up, put her right back on that bed. You want to try to follow through within like 10 to 20 seconds if possible, and that goes for any command, because otherwise it kind of goes over their head what you're asking of them if you take a while. And that's when you would have to just start over with the command. But we don't want that. We want to follow through so she knows from start to finish what it is you're asking. I'm going to step out of sight. You'll probably still see me in the camera for Rosie won't see me. So she broke away premature. Scoop her right up. Put her right back on the bed, please. And try it again. And this is how you'll build up time at home. Please. Good girl. And now, because I was able to step completely out of sight, I want to reward that and mark it with a positive marker. Place. Yes, good girl. And this is how you'll just build up more and more time and distance. I could walk around this whole bed and Rosie's not going to break away. She does really good with this command as well. Okay. Yes, good girl. We'll do one more. Rosie can have a long-term tree place, good girl, or create safe toy while holding the place command. But for the purpose of this video and for when she first comes home to set her up for success and make sure she knows what you're asking of her, I would start off without any of those distractions and then kind of work your way up to having those So when her body language seems like she's going to break away that leaning behavior, I just use an and you saw right there, she got it back up and is now a little bit more patient. I'm not trying to test the boundaries as much. Good girl, good girl. Rosie is extremely smart. Very good girl. And again, that universal release work of, okay, yes. So this was Rosie's sit, down, kennel, wait, place, and stay commands. Now we will enter their strongest commands of sit, wait it up, she is very cute and she definitely knows it. So in a moment like this, I will offer the hand signal one more time. She's offering a different command, so now I'll call her back. Rosie, come. Sit. Yes, good girl. Down. Breathe it up, or bend a little. Yes, good girl. Do both of those one more time. I think she's losing her focus. We've already done a little bit of a session before this. Sit. Yes. Down. Yes. Make sure she goes back into that down before she gets a treat. Good girl. And then I'm going to give her a little bit of a jackpot. This is Rosie's go home video. She has been such a great student and we will definitely miss her. And I have no doubts that you're going to love her very much. So this is Rosie's go home video. Good job. Good job.